Yo, what's good, my fellow school survivors? Let's be real. School is like a jungle. You're dodging group project freeloaders, trying not to trip in the cafeteria, and secretly hoping someone notices your low-key vibe. We've all had that moment where we're like, how do I level up my glow-up game and become that person everyone's drawn to? Whether you're the quiet kid in the back, the class clown, or the one who accidentally wore mismatched socks to gym class, don't worry, I got you. Today, I'm dropping the ultimate 10 ways to become more attractive at school. And no, this isn't about changing who you are or spending $500 on a new wardrobe. These are real, relatable, and hilariously effective tips to make you magnetic without selling your soul to the TikTok algorithm. Stick around till the end because tip number 10, it's a game changer that even the principal would approve of. Let's dive into tip number 1. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Tip 1, own your vibe. Look, attractiveness isn't about having the perfect hair or the trendiest sneakers. It's about owning who you are. Walk into school like you're the main character in a Netflix series. Got braces? Rock them like they're diamond grills. Love anime? Wear that Naruto headband with pride. The key is confidence. Fake it till you make it if you have to. People are drawn to someone who's unapologetically themselves, because let's be honest, trying to be someone else is exhausting. I once saw this kid in my class who always wore these wild neon socks. Everyone thought he was weird at first, but by the end of the year, he was the legend of the lunch table. Why? Because he owned it. So, whether you're into math, memes, or marching band, lean into it. Confidence is contagious, and it's the first step to making everyone else wish they had your energy. But hold up, confidence is just the foundation. The next tip is about how to make sure people actually notice that vibe you're putting out there without you having to scream, "Hey, I'm cool." If you are loving this far, make sure to hit that subscribe to let me know you are in Pixie Gang. Tip 3, the name game. Here's a secret weapon. Use people's names. When you say, "Yo, Jake, what's good?" or "Hey, Sarah, love your backpack," it's like you're casting a spell. People love hearing their own name. It makes them feel seen. You don't need to be a social butterfly. Just drop a name here and there. I once forgot a kid's name in my history class and called him Bro for a whole semester. Big mistake. The second I started using his actual name, he was like, "Yo, you're chill." Pro tip, if you're bad at remembering names, jot them down in your phone like you're running a secret FBI database. It's a small move that makes you instantly more likable and attractive. Because who doesn't want to feel like they matter? Okay, if you want me, feel like I matter, hit that like button till your phone vibrates. Names are powerful, but the next tip takes it up a notch by showing you how to make people laugh and like you without bombing in front of the whole class. Tip 4, the meme mindset. Humor is your golden ticket to attractiveness, but you don't need to be a stand-up comedian. Adopt a meme mindset. Find the funny in everyday school chaos. Maybe it's joking about how the math teacher's whiteboard marker always squeaks like it's auditioning for a horror movie, or dropping a, "Bruh, this homework hitting different" in the group chat. The key is to keep it light and relatable, not mean-spirited. I once made a dumb joke about our school's mystery meat tacos, and the whole lunch table lost it. Suddenly, everyone wanted to sit with. Memes work because they're universal. Everyone gets them. So, sprinkle in some low-key humor, and you'll be the person everyone wants to vibe with. Just don't force it. Nobody likes a try hard. Comment down telling any hilarious story that happened at your school. Spill it, I'm stalking. Humor's great, but the next tip is about making sure you look like someone people want to approach without breaking the bank or your mom's credit card. Tip 5, the clean glow up. You don't need Gucci to be attractive. Just look like you care. Brush your teeth, comb your hair, and maybe don't wear the same hoodie you've had since 6th grade. It's not about being a fashion icon. It's about basic hygiene and effort. I knew a guy who was super funny, but smelled like he bathed in gym socks. Nobody wanted to get close, no matter how cool he was. A quick fix? Deodorant, a clean shirt, and maybe a spritz of whatever cologne you stole from your dad's bathroom. For girls, a little lip gloss or a cute hair tie can go a long way. The goal is to look like you woke up and thought, "I'm ready to slay today." Even if you're running on 3 hours of sleep and a Red Bull. Looking fresh is step 1. But the next tip is about how to move through school like you're starring in a music video, not a documentary about awkward teens. Tip 6. The main character walk. Your walk is your superpower. Strut through those hallways like you're in a coming of age movie montage. Shoulders back, head up, and maybe a little bounce in your step. Don't shuffle like you're auditioning for The Walking Dead. I used to slouch through school like I was hiding from the FBI and nobody noticed me. Then I started walking like I had a theme song playing in my head. Think Drake or Billie Eilish vibes. And suddenly people were like, "Who's that?" It's not about being cocky. It's about moving like you belong. Bonus points. Make eye contact with one person as you pass. It's like dropping a mic without saying a word. Your walk sets the stage, but the next tip is about how to talk the talk without tripping over your words or sounding like a robot. Tip 7. The chill chat hack. You don't need to be a smooth talker to be attractive. Just be chill and curious. Ask people simple questions like, "Yo, what'd you think of that pop quiz?" Or "You watched that new Marvel movie?" Then actually listen to their answer. Don't just nod like you're buffering. I used to be terrified of talking to new people, so I just ask about their weekend or their Spotify playlist. 9 times out of 10, they'd end up talking my ear off. And I'd walk away looking like a social genius. The trick is to keep it low pressure. Nobody wants to feel like they're in a job interview. Be the person who makes conversations feel like a vibe, not a test. Talking's great, but the next tip is about how to stand out by doing something so simple, it'll make everyone wonder why they didn't think of it first. Tip 8. The kindness cheat. Kindness is the ultimate attractiveness hack. Hold a door for someone, help a classmate with their notes, or just say, "You got this," to someone stressing about a test. It's not about being a pushover, it's about being the person everyone remembers for being dope. I once gave my extra granola bar to a kid who forgot his lunch, and by the next week he was hyping me up to his friends like I was a superhero. Small acts of kindness make you magnetic because they show you're confident enough to care. Plus, in a world full of cafeteria drama and group chat shade, being kind is like having a secret weapon. Kindness makes you likable. But the next tip is about how to make sure your energy stays high, so you're always radiating that attractive vibe. Tip 9. The energy battery. Attractiveness is all about energy. Nobody's drawn to someone who looks like they're one math problem away from a nap. Find what pumps you up. Maybe it's a killer playlist, a quick TikTok dance in the bathroom, or just chugging a Gatorade before class. I used to drag through school like a zombie, but then I started listening to hype music on my way to class, and suddenly I was the guy cracking jokes and vibing with everyone. Your energy is like Wi-Fi. People connect to it when it's strong. So, eat a snack, get some sleep, and fake that enthusiasm until it's real. You'll be surprised how much people gravitate toward you when you're lit. Energy keeps you shining. But the final tip is the ultimate secret to tying all of this together and becoming unforgettable at school. You don't want to miss this one. Tip 10. The storyteller's secret. Here's the grand finale. Be a storyteller. You don't need to have a wild life to have great stories. Just know how to make the little moments epic. Talk about how you almost missed the bus but did a superhero sprint to catch it, or how you accidentally called your teacher mom in class. Make it funny, make it relatable, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. People are drawn to storytellers because they make life feel like an adventure. I started sharing dumb stories about my dog eating my homework. True story. And suddenly people were asking me to sit with them at lunch just to hear more. The trick is to keep it short, punchy, and real. Nobody likes a bragger. When you master this, you're not just attractive, you're the person everyone remembers years after graduation. And there you have it. The 10 ultimate ways to become more attractive at school without changing who you are. You're already a legend. You just needed a few tricks to let the world see it. Which tip was your favorite? Drop it in the comments and let me know if you've got any hilarious school stories to share. I'm reading every single one. If you loved this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell because trust me, more magic coming soon. So don't forget to be a part of Pixie Gang. Let's keep the vibes high and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, school superstars.